okay, I have 4 minutes more. 81. And now I'm looking directly at him. And I am, without saying anything, I am pleading. 82, 83, 84. My last test match for India, I haven't been played. Everybody comes off the field. The boys are jubilant. We've beaten the Philippines. We're very happy. And in the middle of the euphoria, they realize that something is wrong because they're like, "Bose, why didn't you come on? What happened?" And I can't say anything. I don't know. On the team bus, everybody is screaming and shouting and yelling and joyous and singing. And I'm sitting right in the front, wishing I was dead. Wishing I was not there. Because I love these boys. We've played together. We've shed our blood literally for India together. And now I can't take part in their happiness because inside I feel anger, rage, rejection, humiliation, shame, sorrow. And I know I don't want to come in their way. Back in the hotel, people think rugby players are not sensitive. Wrong. My roommate has quietly left the room, gone to somebody else's room, left the room with me. I go in, I go and have a shower. I take off my sweaty India rugby kit, but clean. The greatest insult for a rugby player is if you come off the end of the day of a match with a clean jersey. Take off my clean kit, sopping in sweat, have a shower, go down, and I ask the concierge downstairs, where can I go outside? A club, a restaurant? He suggests a place to go. I go there. It's 6 in the evening, and I sit there till 2 in the morning. At 2 in the morning, my phone starts buzzing. Bose, where are you? Don't be silly. Come, join us. We've had dinner. We're in this club. Everybody's here. We're enjoying ourselves. It's our last night together. We'll never do this again in our lives. Please join us. And one of the messages is, the coach is with us also. I'm like, that's it. I'm going to go. I am going to go. So at 2:30 in the morning, I reach this club. These guys are there. And they're hugging me and they're saying, forget about it, etc. I go straight to the coach. And I go to the coach and I say, only one word. Why? And he gives me the most violent answer anybody can give to a human being. He doesn't reply. He just looks at me and walks off. And that is the moment that I decided that I was not going to retire from the Indian team. I went back. I was 42 years old in 2009. I trained. A lot of my teammates are in the same club, saw me training. Messages going around, why is he making a fool of himself? Why doesn't he let it go? He's not going to get in for this next year. He's 42. I mean, what's the problem? Just, it's okay. It's the coach's problem, not his problem. Let it go. Hired my own sprint coach, my conditioning coach. I trained. There was a short list based on fitness of the 60 people who would be the probables for the next triangular to be held in 2009 in Singapore. I got into the 60. There was a short list for people to be invited to camp of 30 players. I got into the 30. There was a fitness test taken. I came 8th in that fitness test. And finally in 2009, I ended my career playing for India under a different coach in Singapore. But here's the lesson. Thank you. Here's the lesson that I want every single boy and girl who's watching this on Facebook, who's sitting here to remember. And for everybody else also. When you think you are 100% going to get something. The world thinks that you're 50%. When you give yourselves 8 on 10 marks out of the exhibition you put up just now, the world will give you 4 on 10. When you think you're a 9 on 10 daughter to your parents will give you 4.5 on 10. What we think of ourselves is much more than the world thinks of us. So, if you want to be a 10 on 10, in the world's eyes, in your eyes, you have to be a 20 on 10. There's no option. There's no option. What does that mean? It means this. When you're called into a room, and this has happened with every person who's sitting here, a room, a hall, in public like this, amongst friends, in a gathering, at a conference, in a school, meet, wherever, there has been a time when you have been underestimated, humiliated, treated unfairly, not given the credit that you deserve. All of us have one memory. Whether it's a grandparent who favored somebody else, or whether it in school you didn't get this prize and that person got that prize. All of us have been there. The only way to ensure that you come out of it healthy, emotionally solid, optimistic, idealistic, and energetic for the next challenge is this. When that door shuts on you, you walk away quietly, stop, turn around, and start sprinting towards that door. And when you get to that door, you launch yourself feet first and smash that door down and put yourself back in the room. You smash it down with your achievements. You smash it down with what you have to show for yourself, so that if you're not selected, the shame is not on you, the shame is on them. I take nothing for granted, not even this speech. I take nothing in life for granted. I shed my blood and I give exactly what is inside my body at that moment. Because I never want to walk away